I found this property on Craigslist.
I think it's up all the way on top of the TV.
We were looking for something that would really accommodate the 5 of us. It's me, my boyfriend, and my 3 sons. We moved in. Everything seemed to be normal, you know. The longer we stayed here, we started noticing that things needed to be fixed. One, it started with the kitchen sink. It kept leaking. They had just recently finished putting in the ceiling tiles that in the basement. The basement's finished, and the kitchen sink was actually damaging those tiles, so I let them know right away that the sink was leaking. Somebody did come and did kind of a quick fix. It seemed to help, but probably about a few weeks later it started leaking again. I let them know that it was leaking. They came back out. They didn't fix anything. They came out to assess the kitchen sink. We had plumbing issues in the bathroom, water damage in the bathroom. The shower doesn't properly switch from bathtub to shower. You know, with kids, they need bathtubs. So they came out, kind of kept taking an inventory of all the things that we needed to be fixed, but nothing was actually getting fixed. And it was always seen that they would always come around, of course, around rent time. We never got to move anything downstairs into the finished basement because when we went downstairs we noticed there's mold growing up the walls. We then called him repetitively to let him know about the issue. He was supposed to meet with me 3 different times to come out and come and look at everything that needed to be done. You know, he seemed sickened by the fact that nobody was really fixing anything, but he never actually came out and met me. I actually was going to file a complaint with the city and have a code inspector come out because it would force them to have to come out and fix things. Before I got to do that, I actually was up late one night and go on Facebook. On Facebook, they had I Follow NBC, and Troubleshooters was doing a story about another family who was in a home that was renting out a home that was foreclosed. And when I saw the title of the article, I actually kind of had just that feeling of like, I think that's what's going on here. I read the article, I listened to the story. It was the same guy that gave us our lease, the same company that I pay my rent to every month. So I started doing some investigating of my own. Come to find out, the house has been foreclosed on as of 2 weeks ago. They have no legal right to the property, and we're pretty much living here illegally. Nobody really knows how to help us because it's such a sticky situation. I've been in contact with legal aid, and I've talked to another law firm about, you know, what rights do we have? At this point, we don't even know what we're gonna do. Like, we're not in a position to just pick up and run away or leave. So, you know, we kind of got to sit here and wait it out. Trying to contact the new bank that owns the home is somewhat impossible. They own hundreds of thousands of properties across the country, so it's not as easy to try to figure out. So at this point, we have to sit here and wait for them to find out that we're here. They don't even know. The month that we moved, the month we moved in, an inspector came, and when we weren't here, and assessed the property and actually wrote up a paper that the property was vacant. So, you know, obviously they don't know. When I talked to the reporter from the day, she actually contacted the owners. I had some previous mail from them, so I knew what their names were, you know, and they didn't even know their house was being rented out at all.